Okay, gentlemen, today I talk about how to turn advertising into profit and why if you double your money, you can and still will end up broke. Fucking marketers. So, saw this advert on Facebook yesterday from a marketing agency, otherwise known as charlatans. Ad went something along the lines of this: when we manage your ads, we guarantee that you will double any money that you spend on your advertising. In other words, if you spend £10 on ads, we will guarantee that you'll get £20 back. A great pitch, and one that I'm sure is making them money hand over fist. However, it's one that shines a light on an important lesson around money, maths, and marketing. Because in fact, if you're currently running any advertising anywhere, then you'd be wise to buckle up. Because this is the maths here that's important, and chances are will save your life and save your business down the line. So let's, for the sake of fairness, let's use their numbers in their ad and say that you spent £10 on your ads and you've got £20 back in revenue. Or in other words, as they would tell you, you've doubled your money. But, here's the kicker. Because, my friends, you haven't. Because you've actually only pocketed £10. The difference between the £10 that you spent and the £20 that you actually got back. Which means, if what you sell costs you more than a tenner to provide and deliver, then you, my friend, are bleeding bunts. And despite doubling your money, you will end up broke very, very quickly. It's why, for me, and despite what the dickheads with digital diplomas will tell you, the most important number to know in your advertising is cost per sale. Or in other words, how much did it cost you in ads to sell something? Let me explain. So let's say that you spent £10 on ads, you've made 2 sales. That makes your cost per sale £5. And here's the important bit. That means if your margin on what you sell is greater than £5, then you, my friend, are always in the black and you are always in the money. It's why for men like you and I, understanding the money mass is always the keys to the kingdom, especially as you start to scale your advertising. The fact of the matter is, I could get you 1,000 times ROI and still leave you dead in the water if the cost per sale was out of whack. Anyway, the point of this video today is twofold. Number 1, don't trust marketing agencies to put food on your table. Number 2, stop tracking ROI and start tracking cost per sale. It's the only way to scale in the new economy, and it all comes back to one man empire, iron law number 23. Stop the money bleeding out and maximize the money flowing in. Probably why the men inside of this environment that come and join us get results, because they've started to understand the art and science of how to turn advertising into profit. More on that here and at www.theonemanemempire.com.